Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I don't take days for granted. I don't take you for granted. I'm going to come every week and remind you that you are healthy, you are wealthy, and you are prosperous. Everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. You are created in greatness. You're created in perfection. You're striving to be perfect. Every day is predestined, preordained, okay? Your footsteps, they're predestined, they're preordained. And this is a fixed fight, and we've already won, okay? So it's Meal Prep Monday, and I'm excited if you can't tell. I tell you, we're in a season of paid to let. We're in the season of 5784. We're in the season of an open door that'll never close. We're in the season where our mouth, our words, they speak life or they speak or death. So by faith, I know that we are speaking life. By faith, I believe that we are walking this journey out carefree, where light, our feet are not bricks. Everything that we're going through right now, we're counting it all joy if we even see it as anything negative. I don't know about you, but while I'm in an open door season, while I'm understanding, I'm walking out the authority of what I have in this season because it's out of my control. Y'all know that this season is out of your control. What you speak, it will manifest, prosper, and grow. It's up to you. Well, no, it ain't even up to you. It's just going to manifest, prosper, and grow great things. It's going to be great good. It's going to be great bad. It's going to be great life. It's going to be great death. Understand, we're in the third week. So I know for a fact 2 weeks ago, I had you speaking of whose you are. I had you speaking affirmations of who God said you are. You are victorious. You are chosen. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. Okay? You are the solution, not the problem. You're the answer. Ooh, all right? Last week, what did I tell you? Go back, and I hope you did it. Dream again. Remind yourself of who you are out of your spirit. You are purpose. You're not looking for purpose. Your life has created in purpose. We're just walking it out through the journey. So what did we do? We now know who God said we are. We reminded ourselves of who we really are, not in the title of who you are, but who you have created and been predestined to be. You're dreaming again. You're writing your dreams. You're writing your goals. You're not feeling selfish about it. So now what do I want you to do on this Meal Prep Monday? I'm doing it. I'm on fire. All right. While we're in this season, a new month on the Hebrew calendar started. It's Adar. I believe it's Adar, but it's a month of transformation. So get this. You know who God said you are. You now remember all the things that were in your belly before this journey began to take you, before the cares of the world began to distort and deter the way that we see and think about things. So you reminded yourself. So now in this month, through this season, so in a transformation month, in a season of an open door that'll never close, that we understand that our mouth will have all authority and power. What I want you to do? I want you to know that you can transform anything. Go through the transformation, go through the cultivation, speak life as you've remembered who you are in your belly, as you stirred up those dreams, those goals, those visions, all the things that are really in the line and the DNA of you. I want you to speak it out and go through a season, a month of transformation. How are we going to do that? We're going to start with joy. Why are we starting with joy? Number one, because it's just a grace over joy in this month, okay? We're going to learn how to laugh again. We're going to learn how to be joyful, because the joy of Jehovah God is where your strength comes from. The joy in you will give you the strength that you need to speak those dead things back to life. Be happy. Nicole, you don't know the hell I'm facing. I don't care what it is. You don't know the hell I'm facing, but I'm going to be happy in my hell. So come be happy in yours too. Well, I can't be happy in this situation. Deed, you can. Because when you shift your perspective, when you shift your mindset, I told you, we're not talking about the mountain. We're talking to the mountains. We're not giving it that energy. So while we have this grace, it's going to happen anyway. Transform every dead place and bring it back to life. If it doesn't come back to life, be okay with understanding that maybe it ain't for you. We don't want to rise up stuff that ain't predestined for us. So be okay with it. Know that it's greater later. All right? If you speak in life to a situation, a relationship, and it die, let it die. Why? Because that means that there's a relationship of life for you. All right, y'all ain't got to believe me. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Let me find my notes. I done closed them, Nicole. You tripping. All right. So how are we going to transform our mindset and attitude? We're going to be aware. All right. We're going to recognize our current mindset. I need you to be aware of what you're thinking. You can't change something. You can't transform something. When something goes through a transformation, you don't even recognize what it was before. When you do a body transformation, you go through the process of being in the gym. All right. When it first starts out, you might be winded, depending on how long it's been since you done did it. You gotta start with your mindset, though. You gotta get it in your mind that this sexy size 6 that I am in the spirit, I'm go ahead and pull it down into this natural space. All right. I am not the number that these clothes say that I am. I'm that sexy size 6 in the kingdom. I'm going to pull that thing down, right? But you got to be aware first. You got to recognize it. And then you got to set your mind to it. All right? Now, if I don't never get to the sexy size 6, then that just means I wasn't supposed to be a 6, but I bet you I'll be a sexy size something less than what it is now. All right. Recognize your current mindset and attitude. Then we got to change our negative thoughts. So when I first go in the gym and I can't walk on the treadmill but 2 minutes, I can't fall into my negative thoughts. Y'all know I'm talking to me, because Lord, I've been trying since January to get back somewhere. But I'm going to do it this week, all right? I'm doing it, all right? So I'm aware. So now I got to challenge my negative thoughts. Listen, if we're in a season of an open door that never closes, we have the authority from our mouth to speak life or death. Do you really think the prince of the air is just going to be like, all right, go ahead, girl, I got you. Yay. No. So anything that you put your mind to, please know and understand that you're going to be challenged. So it's up to you to challenge the negative thoughts. I was telling someone the other day, like we have all these goals and these visions and these thoughts in our mind, and we just leave them there. We never pull them out of our mind, but we know that the only place where battle is in the mind. All right, I'm gonna let that pen drop. All right, so we're gonna challenge our negative thoughts, and then we're gonna practice gratitude. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have another day. I'm so happy and grateful now that because I have breath in my body today, I can right my wrongs. I have another chance to die to myself. I have another chance to put my flesh under subjection. I have another chance and opportunity to be a blessing to someone so that I'm blessed. Listen, practice gratitude. The fact that we have today is a reason to be grateful. All right. All right. Then we want to seek growth. We want to grow. All right? We want to go and we want to grow. While the door is open and it'll never close, you want to go and you want to grow. Okay? You should be seeking growth. You should want to do better. You should want more. All right? Because at this point, I'm not talking to people who are arrogant and proud. I'm not talking to a selfish person. I'm talking to someone who's submitted. I'm talking to someone who's walking out humility. I'm talking to someone that I can trust, that whatever you see later that you know is greater is not for selfish gain. It's for kingdom glory. When you build the kingdom, you can't help but to grow. You can't help but to be built. Your cup has to overflow. Y'all, come on now. With spirit, with soul wrapped in this flesh, everything we do is from our spirit mind. Our soul lines up, and this flesh, this world, it compensates. It shows it. And this is what's interesting. This is what I'm learning. All right. I'm learning in this season that everything I receive, if it's monetary, if it's the joy that you see on me, if it's the transformation of my stanky attitude starting to smell like roses, whatever it is that comes and glorifies kingdom, I receive the overflow. My children's children are blessed. Okay. All right. All right. Surround yourself with positivity. So this month, there's a grace of joy. The joy of the Lord is your strength. No matter what you're going through, if you could find it in your belly to laugh about it instead of murmuring and complaining about it, I guarantee you, while there's a grace for transformation, while we're in a season of an open door that'll never close, I guarantee you, you will reap and see the benefit naturally. All right? Stop crying, murmuring, and complaining, and Lord, learn how to be joyful. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I'm so grateful that in this season, when I think of my dad, because for 2 years I've been intentional not to grieve like the world, but grieve with hope. That even when I think about him, even when I become sad and somber, I recognize how I feel, but I end that moment in joy. I end that moment in laughter, not because I'm laughing and happy because he's gone naturally, but I can laugh and be happy of the memories. I choose to pull from the joy of the Lord, which is my strength. I choose to remember the joyous things. It excites me to know that I'm going to see his spirit again. And I'm gonna engage him in a whole nother way. Come on, y'all. Oh, Lord. You know what? So we're going to surround ourselves around positivity. We're going to be happy. If you can't help me be happy, I can't talk to you this month. If I can't help you be happy, if I can't help you see your glass half full and not half empty, then don't talk to me this month because I'm going to pull you down. I'm not going to bring you up. Jesus. Surround yourself with positivity. Set your goals and be mindful to line them up. Y'all haven't set your goals in January. Now we're in February. Thank God that God's time ain't our time. Set your goals. Line them up. All right? I'm telling you, this isn't because I'm saying it. It just is what it is. It's the season that we're in. You either going to embrace it and you're going to get the glory and the overflow, or you're going to not. But it's going to happen. And the outcome is going to be on the right side or the wrong side, but the outcome going to come. Just trying to help you stay on the right side. Because if we know that things move in seasons, another season gonna come. So let's understand where we are. Let's embrace it. Let's go on and go through this boot camp of this journey, because we know that this isn't it. There's a final destiny. Let's learn to just operate from our kingdom mindset. Spirit, soul, flesh. Okay? You can't change it. This ain't religion. It's relationship. It just is what it is. All right. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. All right. We got to practice self-care. This is why I started. Oh, I didn't start it. This is why Jehovah God gave it to me the way he's given it to me in these last 3 weeks. And I'm so grateful because I'm done. It's 10:17. And he learning that. Listen, I'm learning how to hit it and quit it. One problem with me, I talk around the block, but when he say hit it and quit it, that's what we gonna do. All right. Meal prep Monday. Take this week. It's building. All right. We're building. That's all we're doing. We're building. So we are affirming, and don't stop doing 1 week to the next. You add on. This is what's going to build your tenacity. This is what's going to give you the strength to stay on the treadmill even when you're winded. You won't walk off. You'll just take an inhaler. They sell them at CVS. They over the counter now. All right. We're going to shift our mindset and our perspective that we're going to build our tenacity. Oh, Lord. And seek support. This is why we do these calls. It's Meal Prep Monday. All right. Have your accountability. But in this month, especially, have accountability that brings joy. If you got Debbie Downers around you, listen, you might need to suspend your line. I'm good for that. All right? Or just have enough self-control that you don't answer it. It ain't no shade. I'm just trying to stay in this space, in this place. And I'm not trying to be nothing negative in no one's life. Not this month. Because I understand what's going on. That's bigger than me. I understand and recognize where we are in kingdom. All right? So, Meal Prep Monday, I want you to continue to affirm yourself with affirmation that of who God says you are. That B-I-B-L-E. That's the book for me. All right? Personal growth and self-development. That's all we're doing. All right? Continue to speak who God says you are. Continue to stir up the purpose of who you really are. Those dreams, those visions, those goals that you had before this journey began to taint us. And now in this month, walk out the transformation of it. You just walk it out. You have joy partners. You have people who are going to speak life to you, not death. You have like-minded people that got goals in this month that want to grow and go. All right? You're going to cleave to that, and you're going to leave the drama. And you're going to start with your mouth first. Stop murmuring and complaining. Turn everything into a joyful place, because it starts with your mind. All right? So I want you to stay humble. I want you to stay focused. I want you to stay positive. Continue to be the best version of you unapologetically. Continue to do it in a posture of submission so you can walk out humility. You're submitting to the Holy Ghost that was left to lead, guide, and direct you. I don't believe in the Holy Ghost. All right. You ain't got to, but it is what it is. Believe in whatever, your intuition, your shanana, whatever you call it, it is what it is. Because we're spirit, we're soul, wrapped in this flesh. I don't even have time to get caught up in all that foolery. Whatever is tugging you in the right way. Anywho, all right, because here comes the soapbox. Stay focused, stay humble, stay positive. Be the best version of you, all right? Do it unapologetically, because you're walking on purpose. You're walking in the right posture. And no one can take your place You are relevant. You are necessary. You are needed. No one can do you better than you. So do it to the best of your ability. Okay? I am Nicole D. Jones, and I want you to continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. You know what? I never do this. It's 10:20. I can't see you guys. So if y'all talk in the chat, I don't know who's on the line. I don't know what you say. And I do that on purpose. But today, I want to see if anybody says something. Confirmation. To God be the glory. Joy partners. Yes. Be real. All right. Oops. Look, I don't even know how to look at the chats. I lost them. Can I see them? Oh, there we go. Talk to the mountain. That's right. I love when Brittany on here. Facts. Yes. Trasha, hey, yeah. Y'all can unmute yourself, I think. We got, look, I don't never go over 10:30, but y'all can say what you want to. I just wanted to see that. And I don't want y'all to think, now that I see y'all talking to chat, I am not ignoring you. I purposely have it set that way. I did it that way in the beginning because I used to feel like if it was only one person, look, God said do it, do this, so I got to do it. If it was one person, I didn't want to be intimidated. If it was 100 people, I didn't want to be intimidated. I just want to do what God tell me to do. All he says is be accountable. Mindset, the meal plan, mindset, help us shift our mind and our perspective. Educate in the way that we can. It comes from the BIBLE first and foremost, all right? These calls are for us to have accountability. I believe if we do this, our lifestyle, the L, it will show it, okay? It'll show it because at the end of the day, no one can do what God called me to do. I can't do what God called you to do, but I know it's all relevant and it's necessary, especially in this season, especially as the world is coming darker, especially as Revelations is being lived out. Okay? So I just want to do that. I found a way to cut that off. But again, I am Nicole D. Jones, and I want you to continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.